The appeal of not having to worry about leaving and whatnot is better than most relationships. We feel free from the stress of forcing something together. Friends with benefits is in essence, a real relationship, believe it or not. People often disagree who are not currently in strong relationships, that complain about bitches or mean guys. They don't realize the sheer amount of non-compatibility within people. As someone who has been in the position of both sides, it took a lot more maturity to get myself into a friends with benefits. We always talked of how bad our relationships went when we come back together. We always agreed to not get in each other's way, and to come back and be together when things didn't work as they often did not. We are young and bold, and try things that are within each other's reach. I never really had to push her or feel pressure, and I felt safe with her being behind me to support my relationship, with me going out of my way to do the same for her. We never cheat because we agree of the hurt that it brings, and we discuss how we should pick up more people and do things. I imagine you must think about how we have not been, and I ask the same. We know that relationships aren't our life, but that it takes time to be ready to be serious. We know that if we come together, that we would still stay close if it broke. It just isn't a time to catch that. We also have the mentality that we are fuckers. We just love the feeling, yes, but we are both cheesy enough to know that romance is our passion. We focus on making the best of relationships, and I enjoy that the most. We can fuck like crazy too, which is a plus if we aren't caught up. IDK. We feel the tension just as if we were together, but we don't have to lie to each other or make fake commitments. I love her and she loves me, and we both keep tabs to enjoy each other's company, as good friends when in relationships, and as lovers when we aren't. The attraction doesn't come from possession, but from an actual look at how well we fit together. We don't have to fight so hard to keep each other, because at the end of the day, we are still there for each other. As a story of our attraction, it was quite a while ago, but I had time when I was a little younger, and I used to take these huge adventures as I was just starting to try and find love. I was fascinated with sunsets and places to make love in the nature. I liked the idea of picnics and strawberries. The only mission was to look, and so I went on the search. After a while in a forest, I stumbled across this little hole in the fence, or really a fence to keep me out. I pushed forward and there I stood on a nice forest clearing. It was pretty, but what was even more amazing was that there was someone there. I initially was freaked out, but she didn't intend to leave. She offered a seat and we bonded well, although at first it was as if we were polar opposites. Over time we got really close, and one night under the stars, I had my dream in real life, and we did what I believed was impossible. Push came to shove and we tried to make it work, but we had a little fight and I realized that it is time to let go and relax the cord, lest I lose something so great. We made up after and had a wonderful time watching Cars the movie, banging it out. I sort of told her that we would marry if we were done fucking around by 25, but I don't know if it was too clear. Anyhow, I really believe that this experience was the closest I have been to someone, and that I only learned it all through being friends with benefits. I trust you understand that possessions are not animate, and that we perceive people as such, but I do believe you can be together and free to do anything at the same time. You can settle for your broken stuff, as I prefer the latter of responsible fun. Let relationships happen naturally if you want real. Don't force rules on each other unless you really want to be together. That is all.